Welcome to the Real Film Nerds Podcast.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to another incredible episode of the Real Film Nerds Podcast. See, Mike, I'm not doing my NPR voice this time. I should have done it again. It was funny last time, wasn't it?
Yeah. I thought you were going to intro it like, film nerds, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Oh, you totally should have done that. We should just start over and have you do that. That would be hilarious.
I don't know.
Oh, now you're getting like all, I'm shy for our, listeners.
Yeah.
They're not going to see you. They're not seeing that you're sitting there butt-ass naked recording a podcast, drinking a beer.
Hey, that's why you record it, right?
That's why we're not allowed to do video.
Yeah.
YouTube has policies.
Yeah. It's getting really strict.
So guess what, Mike?
What,
Speaking
man?
about bad boys and film nerds, we ride together, we die together, right? Bad boys for life.
Yes. That's good, dude.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking about singing the song or whatever, but that was nice. I like that. So, as you hear, my name is Matt. That is Mysterious Mike. Nope, not Mysterious Mike. It was just Mike Talent now. No more Mysterious. You're not Mysterious.
All
Especially
right, just
not
Mike
right now
Talent.
sitting naked in front of your camera for all to see. Well, me to see. And Mags, hopefully you have the door shut so she doesn't see that. Because she doesn't need to see that either.
No.
It's a hot mess, Mike. It's a hot mess. We don't need to see it. So, anyways, all right. So, Mike, go ahead. Give us the rundown for episode 156, Bad Boys for Life, a film that took 17 years to make.
All right. So, this movie was directed by Aldi Al-Arabi. And Bali Falala. I'm sure I screwed those up. I'm sorry.
They're from Belgium, so of course
Yeah.
you screwed them up.
Yeah, it's written by, the screenplay was Chris Brimner, Peter Craig, Joe Carnahan, and then Peter Craig and Joe Carnahan also worked on the story, and then George Galilee did the characters. And this movie is about the bad boys are back in Miami, and one is looking to retire while the other one is looking for more adrenaline rushes.
So, the same premise as Bad Boys 2.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Perfect. Okay, so Mike, structure me.
I don't have any structure today, Matt. I don't have any structure. So
I thought you had this written down.
I think we're just going to talk about how this is not a hashtag Baybang. It's more like a hashtag Bay Unbang. How do we hashtag this?
No
Matt?
bang. No bay bang.
Hashtag no Baybang.
Yeah. No bang, but bay. That's too long of a hashtag.
Yeah, I don't know. We need to apologize because we thought this was still directed by the Michael Bays, but it is not.
How the hell was it not directed by Michael Bay is my question. You got these two guys from Belgium who, they did a fine job. They were just like Michael Bay Jr.
I think maybe it would have cost too much. I don't know. Do you think budget was a concern?
Well, it did take them 17 years to finally get it out.
Yeah, it did take 17 years. And some people might be asking, did we want another Bad Boys? I don't know. But we got one. So,
And they already announced a fourth one. So in another 17 years, when Will Smith and Martin Lawrence are almost in their 70s, it's going to finally come out. It's going to be amazing.
yeah. So, if you already live in Florida, do you go retire to Alaska?
How do I know? I don't live in Florida. It's too hot.
No,
humid.
I know,
sticky.
but yeah, I know, but what? They already live in the retirement state. You can't just stay there, right? Like you have to leave.
Well, why not? They just move like to the villages, right? That's the jam out there, the villages.
The villages is where a lot of people go and hang out, and there's more golf carts than there are cars, and everyone, the Blue Plate special is, starts at what, like 2:30 to like, I don't know, 3. You can get your dinner on for like $1.
They only get 30 minutes to eat dinner? That sounds like some shit right there. Don't you think it
know.
would start at like 10 a.m. and end at like 2?
I don't know.
For lunch?
I'm completely making up. I don't know. But I do know that everyone talks about this all the time, but you still gotta highlight this. The highest concentration of STDs in America, the villages.
Well, we can all thank, Pfizer and Viagra for that. Or else, they probably wouldn't be so bad. They just throw caution to the wind, these old people. They're like, well, you know what? It's not going to kill me. Sure, it might itch and burn, but it goes along with the pain of everything else.
Yeah, I mean, when you're getting your knee replaced, is like a little clap a big deal?
A little clap. Not a big clap, a little one. Just enough to be irritating.
Yeah.
Jesus, Mike. All right, so Bad Boys for Life. Will Smith, Martin Lawrence return. Where the hell? They still haven't explained like where Will Smith's character gets all his money. He rolls around in a Porsche in this one. Luckily, it wasn't a Ferrari. Like Bad Boys 2 was a Ferrari, which a Porsche is a little bit more believable, but not that much.
I don't know. It adds to the allure of his character. I don't know. In this movie, they don't mention anything about it besides you seeing his ridiculous like place that he lives, and then having the Porsche and nice clothes. He
He
drives.
can't afford that shit on a cop's salary. If he owned the police, if he was like, commander-in-chief of all the police in the entire country, he wouldn't get paid enough to buy that shit. I think he's
true.
a drug pusher. Maybe that's Bad Boys 4. We find out that he's really secretly like, no, not a drug pusher. He's a pimp. He's secretly a pimp.
Okay.
That's why he's like with all these other girlfriends and stuff. No, those are his hoes paying him.
Oh, okay.
That's the Bad Boys 4 I want to see.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. and is his pimp name's Gator?
Gator. No, it's Big Willie style. Come on.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Big Willie style and his tricks. Bad Boys 4.
Big Willie
For
style.
eternity. Bad Boys 4 for eternity.
Oh, yeah, there you go. You got it, man.
Or Bad Boys for eternity, and it'll be the number 4 instead of FOR.
Oh.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah.
Michael Bay.
All right.
Bay Bang, give me a call.
I wondered how many times you're going to say Bay Bang. So what are we at, Matt? Like 4?
I don't know. We'll have someone else do a count. They can email us along with their shitty selfies to Mike@realfilmnerds.com.
Yes.
How
Matt,
many have you gotten so far?
I've got nothing, man.
You've got no shitty selfies.
No shitty selfies.
Well, clearly you must have spammed mine out then.
Oh, are you getting tons?
No. The one I sent to you.
Oh.
You might have to check your spam folder then.
All right.
It was
Anyway,
perfect. I didn't even... It was just outside, all natural. Home Depot bucket.
Nice. Did you use some pine needles?
No, man, those are pokey. No. Cactus.
Nice
terrible.
prickly pear.
Terrible. All right, you were going to talk about something serious about this movie instead of me talking about Bay Bangs and shitty selfies.
Yeah, man, I was going to talk about the action. What did you think of the action helmed under the new directors?
It was over the top, Michael Bay style, but completely 100% not believable at all, especially one scene in particular with the car chase / motorcycle chase / helicopter chase. Yeah.
All right.
Well, I don't
All
want to
right.
give it away. I mean, I can
All
give the
right.
whole
Yeah,
damn
no,
thing away,
no.
but I'm trying not to.
No. I was just saying. Now we've talked about this before. There's a certain Bay style. Do you think? I felt like they acknowledged the style of Michael Bay, but didn't quite try to be exactly like him, because there would have been a lot more.
TNA.
Well, yeah, there would have been a lot more TNA, but there would have been certain aspects that I don't think they quite did as much. But I mean, it kind of had a Bay feeling to it.
I think there would have been more action too. I mean, Michael Bay does like Six Underground. It's just oozes action. It's just Michael Bay to the Michael Bayist. It was a true Bay Bang. See, there you go. There's another one.
Yes, it was. I felt like there would have been a lot more explosions without giving away anything. There would have been a lot more explosions and a little bit more spinning camera stuff. You know how
there was a little
he loves
bit, yeah.
to do. There was a little bit, but like he loves to do like the spinning camera around things while stuff's happening stuff.
Well, it was just interesting to me because it was more story development than any of the previous films from the original Bad Boys from 1995. For those of you who are counting, that was 25 years ago, back when Will Smith was a ripe young age of 26. And Bad Boys 2, released in 2003, there was just a lot more story development in this one. And I don't know if that was a bad thing or a good thing. I kind of wish there was more action because that's what I expected. There was plenty, but I wish there would have been more.
Oh, okay. I think I liked the more story in this movie. So
there was a lot more development that helped a lot. That's for sure.
Which we'll talk about here in a minute, but Matt, I think it's time for me to ask you, what are you drinking?
Dude, are you straight up like touching your nipples? Holy hell, Mike. I know you like beer, but Jesus, it's not even an IPA. I'm drinking.
Oh,
I'm drinking a classic Mr. Kiltlifter.
Oh, all right. Nice.
All right,
very
go ahead.
nice.
Pull your tall boy condom off.
All right, so
wow, we're getting raunchy on this one, or at least I am. I'll have to stop.
Yeah. So I'm drinking Escape the Doubt, which is a coconut vanilla bean porter from Ellipsis Brewing.
Sounds like a dessert beer for sure.
It is pretty tasty. And Matt, it's not an IPA.
Wow. Are you sick? Here, let me feel the screen, see if you have a fever. Oh, hold on there.
That's
better.
coming. It's not quite here yet, but soon.
The fever?
We'll have the virtual like, oh, let me see. Oh, yeah, you're hot.
I just want smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision.
Yeah, I want to be able to fart and someone else smell it on the other side of Skype. Don't spit your beer all over the camera, Mike.
Oh man, I almost blew some out my nose there.
All right, well, okay, so since you have no structure, I'm going to go ahead and do the most important question of the entire podcast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no structure it.
Mike, how does Bad Boys for Life relate to the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
All right, so there's a character who is Dr. Julie Weber, and the character is played by Jennifer Badger. Jennifer Badger also did stunts for this movie and a million other movies, but she also did stunts for Avengers Endgame, Avengers Infinity War, Ant-Man. There's tons of movies that she's been in as a stunt actor.
Stunt person?
Stunt performer?
Stunt lady?
Stunt lady?
Stunt woman?
Stunt woman? I don't know.
I'm just trying to get all the PC terms. So that would be what? Stunt person.
Yeah.
Or stunt people.
Stunt.
No, people would be more than one person.
Yeah.
All right.
Stunt person.
All right, so spoilers on this amazing, amazing film. Just incredible. No, actually, it wasn't that bad.
I
had
feel
fun.
like, Matt, I feel like you're ripping it apart. I really liked this movie. That was
You
great.
really liked it? Like, you liked it a lot? I thought it was fun. It was entertaining. I didn't think it was the greatest thing in the world. I did like that they elaborated on the story instead of it just being explosions for, however long the running time is.
Yeah. No, I liked the story quite a bit, man. It was good.
I don't want to like unravel like the biggest twist of the entire freaking movie right off the bat in the spoiler section right when we start, but that's one of the complaints I have. That was dumb.
Oh, I thought it was fine. I really, I don't know. I liked most of the dialogue. I thought it was pretty good. The Mike Lowry and Martin Lawrence's character. I'm blanking on his character's name. Something
Marcus
Bennett.
Burnett.
Yeah, Marcus Burnett. I really enjoyed their talking in this movie. They had a lot of like good scenes and there was some good back and forth stuff in it that I thought was more, I don't know, realistic. I mean, these guys pretty much have known each other in the Bad Boys universe for 25 years, and it felt like it.
Yeah, well,
kinda.
they have really, really good chemistry together. I don't think they had quite as many good jokes as like Bad Boys 2. There was one scene in particular that was absolutely just hilarious. I was losing my damn mind. Was the airplane when they're getting on the flight?
Oh yeah,
That was
that was,
hilarious.
and it was super awkward with all the people around it. Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, that scene was fantastic. That one was so good. But like overall, I mean, it was, I'm not going to say it was bad. It just wasn't like incredible. But again, it's a Bad Boys movie. I mean, what do you expect? It was fun. It was entertaining. I had a good time. Do I recommend people go see this in the theaters? Maybe. It's a hard maybe. If you like this kind of stuff, you like the Bay Bang, you like that, Michael Bay is in this movie as the wedding MC. So
Yeah.
it is a Bay Bang. He was in it. He just didn't direct it.
I guess that was him acknowledging that they were making it. I don't know.
I guess. I don't know. Maybe it was just like, well, go ahead and Jerry Bruckheimer, go make it without me, but at least give me a role. I don't know.
Yeah, it was. I don't know, man. I thought it was fun.
Yeah, I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying it wasn't. I think the two previous films were better. How's that?
All right.
But again,
I
it
don't
was
know.
entertaining. It was fun. I can get into spoilers now. That whole scene where with the motorcycle and shit and the sidecar was fun and hilarious and totally off the wall and ridiculous. And why the hell does he have a 50 caliber machine gun in his sidecar? Like, that's just,
Dude,
and he
that's
didn't
total
notice
Michael
it.
Bay
Like,
right
that
there.
shit would have been in his freaking balls. It just would have been in his balls. And he didn't notice. And then he's like, oh, look at this. Come on, man. Really?
And where was the ammo? But that's
Seriously,
fine, man.
yeah.
It's you expect some ridiculousness with these movies, so I thought it was fine.
Yeah, it was fun, but it was just like, come on. Now, one
Oh.
where I do applaud it heavily, though, and I don't know where you're standing on this. I think this probably had one of the best villains of the Bad Boys franchise by far.
Oh yeah.
The young guy with the motorcycle helmet. I'm forgetting his character name. He runs around and he uses social media to blow it up and stuff, and he's just super fast and super badass. I thought he was one of the best, most intimidating, frightening, crazy villains this franchise has had. I loved that. I thought that was great.
Yeah. Armando Amaris? I think that's his his character. But anyway, yeah, no, it was the villain. It was good. That was good. I know, Matt, you kind of didn't like the twist in this movie.
I did not.
But
I did not. I thought it was a cop out. I can say it because if you want, but I don't know. It just okay. There's a character that gets a lot of backstory just thrown in over this whole thing, which is fine. It kind of helps develop him a little bit, but it was a massive just twist, shock factor only in my book. I don't know.
all right. Matt, what did you think of them incorporating like the younger generation?
Oh,
Did you
dude,
like that?
That's totally what Bad Boys 4 actually is going to be. I did. I thought they were just going to be toss-away characters, that they were just going to be like, oh, look, we got this team ammo, and they're cool. But no, they were actually pretty fun, and they were pretty decent, and like the nerdy guy is, talking about how he's going to have therapy if he has to fight and kill people and stuff. That was pretty funny. But I bet you Bad Boys 4 will probably be more of that team aesthetic, turning that group into the next kind of generation of the Bad Boys franchise.
Yeah, that seems like a logical step for this. But I mean, hey, I was actually surprised in the story. This story made for the most part, it made sense. It was funny. I don't know,
No, I'm not saying the story was bad. The story was good. It's one of the parts I liked. I'm just saying the whole freaking twist pissed me off.
I had really low expectations going into this. 17 years. What are they doing now? Like, come on, these guys are old guys.
No Michael Bay.
They acknowledged they were old guys, and I like that aspect of it too. Like, I like the old jokes and stuff. They hit really well. Like, unlike Jumanji 2, where some of the old guy jokes, it was like they were just pushing it, and it just didn't really. I don't know. They didn't fit. They didn't flow. These ones were good.
One of my favorites scenes of the film next to the airplane scene was when Martin Lawrence's character is finally like retired, and he's like getting prepared for his day, and he's like kicking back in the recliner, and it's just shot like it's like almost like an action scene, and he's like hits the stick and his like legs fly up and he's like, I just thought that was so hilarious. And then, it cuts to him screwing this up and cuts to this and his wife's yelling at him to get out of the house. And that was the perfect old guy scene. It was funny. It was really funny.
Nice. Matt, because you are the expert on drones.
Star Wars?
What did you think about the drone usage in this movie?
It was hot garbage. I actually fly one of those. They used the DJI Mavic Pro as one of them.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I thought it was a DJI something. I wasn't sure which
yeah, it was a
model.
DJI Mavic Pro from, now it's like they're on like the Pro 2, I think, and the Spark and a bunch of other ones. But yeah, I actually used the original Pro for work. And I was like, no. And the oh god, one was really bad. Like when the young guy is like flying it, and he has the legit controller. Like he has the controller you actually use, and he has
good.
it.
That was like at least not fake.
Well, that's later on. Like before they're using the computers and all that shit and whatever. But he's like, I'm taking manual controller something, and it's what's one of the character guys? I'm forgetting the name. Not the nerdy one.
Oh, Charles Raff.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
His,
he was like he's like a
name.
sorority guy or something, right?
Yeah.
And so he's the
Sure.
muscle, Well, he's just like this dumb, cocky, like asshole, And so he's like, I'm taking manual control, and he has like the controller, and he's sitting in like a van. It's like, no, you don't do that because the antennas won't fucking work. And then that's what killed me is he has the antennas, and they need to be out because you know how antennas work, right, Mike?
Yeah.
He has the antennas crossed over each other, touching. I'm like, no, no, come on, no.
It didn't look cool, Matt. So they need to make it look cool. You know how it is.
It was so bad. So, anyways, yeah, the drone stuff was just awful. I like that they used real ones though, and they clearly had, some guy flying them around and shit. But,
Matt, that could be part of your expanding of your film nerd career. Could be flying drones for the movies.
Dude, don't
You
even
know,
get
so
me
they
started.
actually
Don't even get me
they
started.
do it right.
There's so much crap going on right now with the FAA and everything, and Microsoft and Amazon and Facebook and all that. They're literally right now trying to shut down my hobby. 100% shut it down.
Oh,
There's all kinds of fun litigation and comment periods and lawyers and Congress and yeah. But you don't hear about it on the news because, we're just a small segment compared to the rest of the United States. But
I did read
really
something about
bad.
the drone thing, but I thought they were just going to ban. What was it? I didn't think they were going to ban people using them. They were going to ban people using them in certain places or something.
no, it's
I
way
don't
worse
know.
than that. Way worse than that. They're trying to require remote ID, like what
Remote
full-size aircraft have.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
that sounds expensive.
And then they're also saying that any existing flying sites in the next 12 months will be all the existing flying sites that will ever be. So if the town where most flying sites are is outside of towns, and when towns expand, the flying site gets taken out. And the FAA is saying, well, okay, well, if you want a new existing flying site after this, it's not going to happen because you only have anyone that are out now is what there is, and that's it. You're not making any more.
Oh,
So that would effectively eliminate my hobby almost overnight.
if they well, you have a field. Are they
I
going to
have two
build on it
fields.
or what?
I have two fields, and one of my field has been threatened multiple times to be shut down because the college would love to build a baseball stadium there.
Oh,
And
well,
like
that's disappointing.
a lot of people fly in parks. Parks are not sanctioned flying sites.
Oh,
So yeah, anyways, I can go on and on about it, and I'm not going to. If you want more information on it, though, just Google it, man. Google drone rules FAA 2020. Go to the AMA, the Academy of Model Aeronautics. There's all kinds of videos out there. People explain it a hell of a lot better than I do, but they're going after my hobby hard, and it's all the businesses, man, because they don't want anything getting in the way of their deliveries. That's all it is.
that is depressing.
Yeah,
sorry.
I thought
man.
this was America, freedom,
Yeah,
like what Mel Gibson would yell.
yeah, in Braveheart.
As young William
Was-
Wallace.
Yeah, as he's getting quartered or whatever, and yeah, yeah.
As he's getting drawn and quartered. Yeah. Must have felt good.
So
Must have tickled.
yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Here, just get that movie memory data bank cranking in the melon there, Mike. You
All
got it.
right.
I know you love Braveheart. I know you love it.
I do.
All right, so what else are we going to talk about this movie since you got me off a tangent thanks to the drones? This is just our tangent-filled pod. Tangent. So, all right, Bad Boys for Life. Action was good. Acting was pretty good. Story was pretty good. Splodies not enough. I
A
didn't
little
like
less
the twist.
explodies. Oh, there was a scene in there that I thought was pretty Michael Bay, and I was like, oh, I bet he kind of liked that one. And it was at the paint shop or whatever, and they shoot the like something, and like this paint goes all over the place, and then there's like the slow mo of like Will Smith going across the screen, like shooting.
Oh, when they were in the auto shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was,
I thought that was like,
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty Bay.
and it was like car paint.
Baylicious.
Yeah. Baylicious.
Yeah.
Bay explosion.
Oh, yeah.
Bay bang. It was a bay bang. Just say
Bay
it. Mike.
Bang like.
Just say it.
Bay Bang like.
Bay bang like. All right. At least I got you to say bay bang.
Yeah.
All right. What else you want to add, Mike? What else you want to add? Anything? Nothing? Should people
like
go see
the-
this in the theaters?
Oh, I would say yeah, man. If you like the other Michael Bay, or if you like the other Bad Boys, oh yeah, see it in the theater, man. This is fun. This is surprisingly good, for coming out in January, which is usually like the graveyard for movies. This was pretty good.
Yeah, I say it's a maybe. If you like the 90s action, you like the Michael Bays, you like the other Bad Boys films, you're not going to be disappointed, and it's something to see because there's not a whole lot out there unless you haven't seen any of the nominations for the Academy Awards, which I've now seen all of them except for one for Best Picture. I'm only missing one.
Did you watch Little Women?
Yes, I saw Little Women. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
It was fine. It wasn't
All
a
right.
bad movie. It was okay. It was good. I don't think it's picture of the year quality, but
Did you see Parasite?
yes, I just saw that yesterday. It was incredible. I think we should review it, Mike. I really think we should review it. I think you would like it. Like really
I don't
like
know.
it.
Is it re-released now?
Yeah, we have it in the theater
know
here.
if-
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah, I think you should watch it. I think you would like it a lot.
Well, what comes out this next week? Do we
I
have
don't-
anything
I don't know.
penciled
Did
in?
you look?
No.
Damn it, Mike. You make me do all the work?
I'm a terrible person.
But no, yeah, I watched Parasite yesterday. It has horror movie elements in it. I don't want to spoil it because I went into it knowing the only thing I knew about it is that it was about the class system and social commentary on the class system, and that's it. And that's the best way to go in. Don't read reviews about it. Don't watch videos about it. Nothing. Just go in fresh. Now, it is a South Korean film. It is 100% subtitled. So if you don't want to read in a movie theater, definitely don't go see it. But it is a great film. I really liked it. I thought it was very good.
Okay.
All right, what do we got for next week? You're scratching your head.
So we have the movie The Gentleman, which looks okay. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's
never heard
a
of it.
new Guy Ritchie movie that has all these people in it. It has like Hugh Grant and Matthew McConaughey and Charlie Hunnam and Colin Farrell.
It's got a hell of a cast.
What
What the hell's it about? I
there's-
haven't seen anything on it.
Oh, you haven't seen, dude? I've seen I've seen this trailer like 15 times. It looks interesting. With Guy Ritchie, it's hard to know what you're gonna get. Are you gonna get Aladdin, or are you gonna get Snatch,
Snatch was freaking incredible, dude. That's one we need to do.
or are you gonna get I even like Sherlock Holmes. The
Sherlock
first one.
Holmes was good. Yeah, that was
The
a good
first
movie.
one was really
yeah,
good.
that was
the second
fun.
one, yeah.
Yeah, no, those are a couple that I was thinking about that we need to do on our Legacy cast. Is Almost Famous and Snatched.
Oh yeah, Almost Famous is great,
Dude,
man.
Almost
It's a good
Famous
one.
is an amazing movie. Amazing movie.
It's really good.
Well, okay, all right. What else is coming out next week? Anything? Just The Gentleman? Because it's not ringing a bell, man.
The Last Full Measure, and then something called The Turning. The Turning. I feel like I've seen the trailer, but I don't remember what it was. It looks like a horror movie.
Okay, well, what do you want to do? Because, I mean, Parasite is, yes, it did not just come out. It just was re-released because of the Academy Awards. And it is nominated, and it is a foreign film. It's nominated for foreign film and Best Picture. Or, another one, and it's the only one I haven't seen yet, is Marriage Story. Marriage Story is the only one I haven't watched yet.
Oh yeah.
Netflix.
I've watched some of it.
Heard it's the opposite of a marriage story. It's a divorce story. And it's really good, but it's really hard to watch from what I've been told. Well, shit, dude, we still haven't done Two Popes either.
Yeah, no, but it's hard to watch, man. Like I haven't finished it.
Marriage Story?
I couldn't. It's really hard to watch.
Yeah.
Like it's. Speaking from someone who just got married, I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, well, that's one that I heard right off the bat. It's like, do not watch it with your significant other at all.
It is. Ooh. It's pretty brutal, man. Like I don't.
All right, well, all right, so what do you think? What do you want to do? What are you feeling, Mike? What are you feeling?
I don't know, man. It looks like Parasite's around here. I might be able to check that one out. I was interested to see it. It was only here prior, like just after Halloween for like a week, and I didn't get a chance to see it.
We didn't even get it here, and now it's here. It's at Harkins. It's not at Picture Show, but it's at Harkins.
Nice. Well, I don't know. You already seen it, so maybe we should do that one.
Up to you, man. I think you would really like it. I think you would really, really like it.
All right. I think I'll like it too.
Yeah, I think you'll really like it. Okay, so let's do Parasite for next week. If that falls through and you can't get to the theater, we'll do Two Popes, because we've been talking about Two Popes for going on 3 podcasts.
We have.
And
we
Two
have.
Popes was phenomenal. I don't know if you've watched it yet, but it is very good.
It is good. It was nominated too, right?
I don't think it was
Yeah.
nominated for Best Picture, but it was nominated for other things. Yeah. Yep.
I think it was Best Picture. Or no.
No, I don't think
maybe
it's
you're
nominated
right.
for Best Picture.
No, it's not. It's not. But it was nominated for a couple
Yeah,
other
it's
things.
nominated for other stuff.
Best Actor.
Yep, uh-huh.
And,
Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Mike. So, Bad Boys for Life. How many reels?
Dude, I'm going to give this one 4 out of 5 reels,
4
man.
out of 5 reels. Ridiculous.
I was feeling it, man.
Absolutely ridiculous. I give it 3.5. 3.5. Like I said, I still had fun. I enjoyed it. But that twist, man, I freaking hated that twist. It was terrible. I don't like it.
I didn't mind it.
I don't
didn't mind
like it.
I didn't mind it, man.
All right, Mike. Well, I don't have anything else. Do you have anything else?
No, I don't have anything else. Thanks everybody for listening. What else? I don't. There's nothing else to talk about.
You know what? Academy Awards, Mike. I think we should try and make it a thing where we try and see all of them that are nominated for Best Picture. There's 9 this year. You and I have seen most of them and reviewed most of them on this podcast.
We have reviewed most of them.
My prediction and the one I want to win, again, I haven't watched Marriage Story. I've seen all the other ones, but the one I want to win, I hope it wins. I don't know if it will. 1917.
I think it might win. We'll have to see. I think there's going to be a lot of politics involved in the choice.
If that happens, and you know what, the other problem is the Academy loves Quentin Tarantino. Loves them, and they especially love movies about Hollywood, especially old Hollywood. So I would not be surprised if Once Upon a Time in Hollywood wins. I would be disappointed. I think 1917 is a better film, but I wouldn't be shocked if that's what wins.
Yeah, I think we'll have to see. I don't know. Marriage Story was really good. I want to see Parasite. I haven't seen Little Women. What else was the best picture?
We got Parasite, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, 1917, Marriage Story, Little Women, Joker. How the hell did I forget Joker? Jojo Rabbit, The Irishman, and Ford versus Ferrari. And we've seen and reviewed a lot of those. We've done Ford versus Ferrari, Irishman. Did we review Jojo Rabbit? I saw it.
I didn't have a chance to see it, so I would have to see. So I'm gonna need to see Jojo Rabbit, Little Women, Parasite, finish Marriage Story.
Okay, so I would say, I know I said Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but honestly, the other one I wouldn't be shocked by would be Joker. It's very divided, but I thought it was a good film, but a lot of people hate it and a lot of people really like it. There's not really much of a middle ground. I liked it. I don't love it. I didn't think it was the best movie ever. I did like a lot, but honestly, 1917 for me, man. For me. So I know you don't have an opinion yet because you haven't seen all of them, but
Yeah, I haven't seen them all yet.
anyways, I got off track.
But yeah.
I got off track
Yeah,
big time.
yeah.
Sorry, Mike. So
All
yeah,
right,
let's
all right.
try and do Parasite. I think you'll like it. I really do. Next week, Parasite. All right.
All right. Parasite.
Anything else? We're done. Socials.
No.
Find us on the
Yeah,
internet.
socials. Listen to us, shitty selfies and
Send your shitty selfies to Mike at Real Film Nerds. Tell your friends to listen to our podcast.
yeah, and let us know if you ever get bay banged or whatever, like you're just like gotta watch The Rock. Bay bang.
Pow! Dude, I was talking to Frank about The Rock the other day. I don't think he's ever seen it. No. Was it Frank or was it my nephew? It was one of them. And I was like, dude, how have you not seen The Rock? It's like the best Michael Bay movie ever. Ever.
It's a really good one.
That's a Bay bang right there. Because you're in the Bay of San Francisco and Michael Bay is directing it. It's double Bay bang.
Yeah, and wow. He's blowing up stuff all over the place. It's awesome.
It's amazing. Love it. All right, I'm done. I'm going to stop talking because we'll just keep talking shit.
Okay. All right. Well, everybody, thank you for listening. And you already heard catch us on the socials, but
And tell your friends. Tell your friends. We need more
tell
listeners.
your friends. Yeah.
Thank you for listening to The Real Film Nerds. Now, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Real Film Nerds. Now, go out and catch a movie.
Joining me in studio now on Magic 99.1, Matt Henshaw from the Real Film Nerds podcast. Good Morning, Matt.
Hi, Lisa.
How are ya?
Good. How are you?
Good. I have to tell you, I watched The Two Popes last night.
And
I liked it.
Told
I liked
ya.
it a lot. Yeah, you
It was
told
good.
me, and that's why I watched it. You gave me a good recommendation, so thank you.
well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yes, and you're here to talk about 2 movies this morning.
Well, because you missed the
I
week
was-
of incredible film, Lisa.
I was on vacation, Matt.
What's that?
That's well, I'm not going to spoil it for you.
Is that where you go and work somewhere else? Because I know that.
Exactly. That's exactly what I did. Yeah. So, no, what did you see? Tell me.
All right, so it came out 2 weeks ago now, a week and a half.
Okay.
Technically, it opened in 2019, was 1917.
Okay. Now, it was kind of confusing because
Yes.
they were talking about it with all the awards buzz. And I'm like, I've never even heard of the movie. So it was kind of a weird thing. It was a small release.
It had the limited release that
In
a lot of the
2019?
huge movies do. It came out actually on Christmas, but what limited release means, it was released in a handful of theaters in New York City and LA.
Gotcha.
And the only reason they do that is to hit the Academy Awards. And
Okay.
that's literally like the last kind of time they can do it.
Gotcha.
To be
gotcha.
nominated.
Right.
And
it is
it's
nominated.
paying off. Yeah,
right?
it's paying off.
Yeah.
But it is an incredible film.
It is.
I highly recommend seeing it in the theaters. My personal opinion, it is definitely the movie of the year for 2019.
It is. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, and it won the Golden Globe for Best Picture.
Yeah,
So,
I would be shocked if it doesn't win the Academy. But again, the Academy is completely different people voting on it. So
Mm-hmm. Sure.
we'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
But I absolutely loved it. If you don't see it in the theaters,
don't bother.
it's a mistake. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a real mistake.
Okay.
Because it's one of my favorite cinematographers on top of one of my favorite directors, more newer directors,
Mm-hmm.
and the acting was very good, even though they're relatively unknowns. It's a must see in the theaters.
Okay. Very good. You give it how many reels out of 5?
4.5.
4.5. Yes.
Yeah, my
love it.
co-host gave it a solid 5, and
He
it's the first
did.
time he's given a movie we've seen in the theaters a 5.
Okay.
All the other times he's only given 5s to stuff that, like Jaws and things we've seen in the past,
Right.
and Star Wars and
Okay.
stuff. So,
Okay. So, and you also saw Bad Boys for Life.
yes,
And
for a 25-year-old franchise, it's a 25-year-old franchise. It's not
Okay.
terrible. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun, but Michael Bay didn't direct it. It's a couple guys from Belgium that directed it, which is fine.
Sure.
They tried to do Michael Bay. They're not quite as good. Mm-hmm. Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, fantastic. One thing I did like is kind of liked, kind of didn't like, they toned down the action a little bit.
Oh, they
and
did.
they added a lot more story and a lot more flow to the story. They had some twists that I wasn't a huge fan of. But overall, I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was not anything special. It was not anything super amazing.
Right.
But for a action comedy 90s style, because the Bad Boys, the first one came out in 95, the second one came out in 2003.
Okay.
It's very much follows the same kind of formula. You got some good comedy, you got a really nice fast car, you got guys screwing around in Miami. I mean, it's a lot of fun,
Okay.
So if you like the first two and you want to, go back to that era of 90s action, over
Yeah.
the top, crazy action that makes no sense.
Right.
Lots of comedy. It's worth a watch.
this is the one for you.
Yeah, I don't know if you have to see it in the theaters. If you're a fan, go see it in the theaters because the explosions and all the action and stuff is way more fun in the theaters.
Okay.
But it's not a must-see in the theaters for everyone.
Okay. And how many reels you giving it?
3.5.
3.5.
3.5. It's just a little bit above average.
Okay. All
But
right.
I do like Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. They are just incredible together. They
Yeah.
really are. They're fun.
Well, that's exactly what you said. You said it's a fun film.
Yep.
Nothing epic like 1917.
No, it is not.
All right,
no
excellent.
nominations for that one.
You guys check out Matt's podcast. It's called The Real Film Nerds. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks again, Lisa.
You're welcome.